Thank you very much, everyone, for attending this morning. We are Sino British College here in the former French concession of Shanghai, China. I've been here, I'm American myself, but it's Sino British College. I've been here for 14 years, so I know it very well. First of all, off the bat, let me state what we offer. In short, because I know a lot of people here are looking for master's programs, we are undergraduate degrees, and we are business, events management, and two kinds of engineering. Okay, and we'll get into more of that later, just telling you. Now, I've heard a couple of these other programs offering PhDs, et cetera. We're undergraduate, so we're looking for undergraduate students, undergraduate international students. Having said that, you don't necessarily have to start in year one with us, and we'll look at that too. SBC overview, program introduction, SBC overview. So we started in 2006. I started there in 2010. Here is, actually you can see this old photo from a long, long time ago. Here's the library is actually listed in the Treaty of Versailles because the address of the library. That's how historic it is, because of something to do with the end of World War I and who had ownership of this property. So this was USST, University of Shanghai for Science and Technologies campus before, and then they moved out to the edge of town, sort of, and this is now left for us. Everyone who ever visits the campus says they can't believe that this is right in the middle of Shanghai because there's no other place quite like it. You can see here the campanile and the trees. This is the teaching building. Here's a graduation ceremony for just one of our programs there. Main partners are the NCUK, the Northern Consortium UK, which is a group of universities here. You can see that Sheffield Hallam University is the one we give the business management degree through. University of Huddersfield is the one we give the events management degree through. And then Liverpool John Moores University are the two types of engineering. And those two types of engineering are mechanical and electronic. So 4 programs for 4 years here. Having said that, you can come here for 1 or 2 years and then finish in the UK and have many, many, many more choices. You can join any of these partners. But frankly, nearly all of our international students stay in Shanghai and finish in here. It's important to mention, though, the degree you get, the piece of paper you get with SBC is the exact same one you would get in the UK. So let's say you get a bachelor's degree with honors from us through our partnership with Sheffield Hallam University. It does not say SBC on it. It does not say in China on it. You get the same exact piece of paper. Same with the engineering, same with the events. So that has a lot of value. Let's look down here, though. This is very important at the bottom. IET. We have our accreditation for the engineering side, and then whatever you do, don't choose a program that is not for business. Don't choose a program that is not AACSB accredited, and ours is. So Huddersfield and Sheffield Hallam are AACSB accredited. So when you graduate, you will be able to put on your resume, which is very important these days. Believe me, I mean, you can't, if you're a teacher like me, I graduated from AACSB accredited places, luckily, or thank goodness, because nowadays you can't really apply for, certainly not you can't work for an AACSB place unless you are AACSB accredited. And then similarly, when you're applying for business jobs, you should put on the resume very boldly, AACSB accredited program that you graduated from. That is the highest in the world. So I'm sure it's gone up, but not long ago, there were only like 240. Okay, these are Russell Group countries. We have, well, since it seems like COVID was so long ago, doesn't it? But it really wasn't. So we used to have more international students. We're looking very strongly to rebuild our international student program. We have 120 teachers from 20 different countries. All right, so School of Business and Management, School of Engineering and Computing, School of Languages, Education, and Culture. We started in 2019. Oh, sorry, we started way back in 2006. But so this is when we received our accreditations. 83% of our students who graduate from events management and business management go on to pursue grad school in the UK. So it's a really good gateway to get into grad school in the UK, Sino British College. And then, frankly, most of the engineering side goes straight into business, because if you're an engineer here in China and speak English and Chinese, then you're very, very, very sought after. They go straight to business, generally speaking. So now we get into a little bit of the complicated stuff. Okay, we have a dual bachelor degree program, which is you get the UK degree and you get the Chinese degree from University of Shanghai for Science and Technology. That's a 4+0 program. You have to already be able to have your HSK 3. So you have to be able to speak some Chinese and read and write some Chinese in order to get into the program. Single bachelor degree program, you can do 4+0 or 3+0. What does that mean? Again, it's a little complicated. That means if you already went to an international high school and you qualify, or you're transferring from another university and you qualify, you can skip the first year. In fact, one student now, 2 students this year for next year, international students, they will skip 2 years because they've already been to school, to university, and they want to switch to us. So, and then 2+2, so 4+0 means you stay in Shanghai the whole time. Don't go to the UK. Same with the 3+0, except you skip the first year. And 2+2 is 2 years with us, 2 years in the UK. And then 1+2 is 1 year with us, 2 years in the UK. Again, skipping the first year. All right, so we've already been through this page, sort of. Sheffield Hallam, Huddersfield, Liverpool John Moores, and Liverpool John Moores. Business management, events management, electronic and mechanical engineering. So what is the requirements to get in? To the dual degree program, you have to have, as I said, HSK 3, you have to have IELTS 5.0 or equivalent, and you have to have these qualifications to get into the year 1. The single bachelor degree program, 4+0, 3+0. All courses are taught in English, which I didn't mention before. Pathways in Shanghai, 4+0, no foundation year. We've already been through that, so I'm not going to reread everything. Benefits in the first or second year. Automatic enrollment in one of SVC's singular bachelor degree programs. International bachelor degree year 1, SBC year 2, organized and accredited by NCUK, guaranteed a place in one of SBC's partner degree programs. So you finish year 2 with us, you're guaranteed to get into one of our UK partners, or you're guaranteed to stay with us. All right, so I mentioned that you can go to the UK. You can finish the second year here and finish 2 years in the UK. And here are all of the choices. From business, you have these universities, and you have events management, you have international business, you can see you have more than just the general management degree. Engineering, several choices as well. Entry requirements. IELTS 5.0, no HSK because you're not doing the dual degree. You're not doing a Chinese degree as well. So, and then, we have a lot of, say, Indonesian students that don't necessarily have this qualification, but we can work with you. We know if you say, if an Indonesian student or another country student says, does this meet your requirements? We can tell you right away. Don't worry about it. Just give us a message. Entry requirements, SBC year 2. This is in order to skip year one, is what that means. Now, tuition fee, 100,000 renminbi, which is about 15,000 US dollars, which is very, very fair for an undergraduate program where you can get an AACSB accredited degree. Accommodation fee, 18,000 a year, and that is very, very, very cheap considering that you're in the middle of Shanghai. And then registration fee, book fee, insurance fee, repeating fee if you have to repeat something. So really, these are the two big ones, right? The tuition fee and the accommodation fee. For single degree, EAP tuition waiver, meaning if you don't have to take the English classes, you get 10,000 discount. Dual degree holders, HSK4, if you have an HSK4, if you're going for a dual degree, you get a 20,000 renminbi discount. All the international students, here's the easiest way to get a discount. Apply early. 10,000 renminbi. High Achiever Scholarship, 20,000. Executive Dean's Outstanding Performance Scholarship, 50% off. So you can get up to 50% off if you have stellar grades from wherever you're coming from. But the easiest way to get this 100,000 down to 90,000 right away is to apply early. Campus view, a few pictures here. Graduation. Here's upstairs in the library, which, by the way, the library, by the time you get here, it'll be done. We're doing a 6-month renovation on that library. And here are some festivals kind of things that we have. We have the events management students. They put on festivals every year. Here's an aerial view down here on the bottom right of our campus. It's important to state that we are in the former French concession. We're in the middle of Shanghai. We're 2 stops away from People's Square downtown. And there are 3 subways there. Subway Line 1, Subway Line 12, and Subway Line 10 are all 5-minute walk away from our campus. And we're right by one of the nicest malls in Asia, the IAPM Mall, which is, if you know the Hong Kong IFC Mall, it's the same people. So, all right, we're going to look at this other real quick. Here's Wechat's Way, of course, across the river. They say 50 years ago that was farmland, and that's how fast this place is growing. Chance to be right in the middle of the city, 24 million people. I'd like to point out this particular sentence here. SVC offers you something others do not. International food, amazing nightlife, museums, theme parks, including Shanghai Disney, shopping malls, art galleries, global sporting events, and other sporting events, etc. Apart from this, Shanghai also offers various internships. So yeah, you come here to Shanghai, you're going to get a chance to work with internationally renowned companies like Siemens and of course General Motors and everybody else. They're all here. 24 million people, amazing nightlife, amazing food. That's one thing. We don't even, we do have good food on campus and everything, but we're right in the middle of the former French concession. We're surrounded by great choices, all just a short walk away. Here's some success stories from students. This is our international student prospectus, by the way. So, and that can be found here. I will put that into the chat window so you guys can go to it. So you can see on this web page that it's got international students, fees and funding, apply now right here. International entry requirements. If you need a refresher on anything I've said, SBC program, our courses, frequently asked questions. Why Shanghai? That's a big one, right? Why Shanghai? Why SVC? back to our prospectus, which, by the way, you can download the prospectus from our website. And here's a look again at those UK pathways that you can choose. Accommodation, okay, this is important. So we always get questions about accommodation. So, most of the students on our campus stay in smaller rooms with shared bathrooms and things like that. But the international students stay in our old hotel. We renovated our old hotel, and international students there can get even to one person in a room if you want to pay extra. So international students stay in the hotel, which means you get a private bathroom. Even though you'll have a roommate, you can get 2-person or 4-person rooms, and you have private bathrooms and private setting. It's not like a dormitory, it's a hotel. You get the chance to learn some Chinese while you're here. You're entitled to free Chinese lessons. They do not count towards your grade, they're just for your edification. Career development, we have the career development department here that helps you to get internships. And frankly, when you're in Shanghai, all you need to do is go to the internet to get some internships. Actually, I got one amazing international students on with Forbes magazine here in Shanghai. So he's now doing editing for Forbes magazine as an internship. So there's just one great success story. $100,000 a year minus the types of scholarships you can get. And here are the scholarships once again. So early application, that's the one you want. 10,000, apply early. High achiever scholarship, executive dean outstanding. Those are your opportunities there. I'm going to put here that link to our website to get that page. Okay, so there you go. Anybody can see that in the group chat. Feel free to go to our webpage and get information, and also email us for any more information you need. Again, my name is Tony Ryan. You're welcome to send me any messages.